the oldest consumer protection laws on the books, you know, helping people be reunited with their money.
In the state of Pennsylvania, $2.2 billion is just sitting behind closed doors. This is how much money has been unclaimed in the Keystone State and has been turned over to the government. In our viewing area, only $35 million has gone unclaimed.
So we went to the Department of the Treasury in Harrisburg to find out how you can be reunited with your money. Lauren Hensley is live now to tell you how. Lauren?
Well, it's hard to believe that there's just so much money out there that has fallen through the cracks and landed in the hands of the government instead of its rightful owner. What we found out is it's more common than you might think, but getting it back can be pretty simple.
Diamonds, rings, gold, even an authentic photo album from the 1936 Berlin Olympics featuring medalist Jesse Owen are all being kept inside a 400-ton stainless steel vault in Harrisburg until its rightful owners come forward to claim it. How could this happen? How could billions of dollars worth of cash and goods be unclaimed? According to the director of unclaimed property, Stanley H. Green, it's a lot easier to lose track of property than you might think.
Most people say, well, it's not going to be me. And what they have to realize, what I tell folks, is that 1 in 10 people will have unclaimed property. 1 in 10 of the citizens throughout the Commonwealth will have unclaimed property. And if they don't have unclaimed property, you need to check the names of parents, other family members, friends, neighbors, and even organizations that they may have been affiliated with or organizations that they love. So 1 in 10 will have unclaimed property.
And shocked is just how Shauna's servant felt when her brother called to tell her they were listed as heirs of unclaimed property dating back to the late 90s.
I didn't find out. My brother had actually found out, and then I went to the website after he had told me about it. And we only thought that it was my grandfather, and we looked him up. I just looked up all servants because there's not very many servants. And it happened that my grandfather, my grandmother, my mother, and father all had unclaimed property.
Servant isn't alone. According to unclaimed property records in Bedford County, $1.1 million has gone unclaimed. In Center County, $6.5 million. And in Cambria, $7.3 million.
It's a real simple process. You go on the website, put a name, a last name, first name in the box on the name of an entity, a nonprofit, and in many cases, a name will pop up and it'll have the town and then the nature of the unclaimed property. It could have been a refund of some type.
And it's not just the money. Check out these Purple Hearts that have gotten lost in the shuffle. Green says some of the most memorable reunions reach deeper than the bottom line.
I recall just a wedding band from 1926. It was inscribed with the year 1926, and we were fortunate enough to find the heir, the daughter of the person who owned that. And you would have thought that we gave them $1 million.
State law mandates that after 5 years, things like an inactive bank account or unclaimed insurance policy go into the custody of the Treasury. Lucky for servants, there is no time limit for reclaiming the property, but it's not an easy task. Servant says she spent around 12 hours trying to track down these stacks of papers in order to reclaim her property. After her grandparents and parents passed away, she had no idea her relatives had insurance policies. But in order to claim her property, she needed to track down death certificates and other legal documents, proving she would split the inheritance with her brother, who is also an heir. When that payday gets here, she intends to pay off some bills and put down a payment on a home for her and her family.
It'll be good, but I've been waiting for so long. It's just a very long process, and it'll be good. It'll be good though.
Now, if you want to find out if you have unclaimed property, you can go ahead to our website, wjactv.com. We have a full list of names from counties all over our area, and if you get reconnected with your property, we'd love to hear about it. Reporting live in the Center County Newsroom, Lauren Hensley, 6 News.